Hello and welcome to American Truck Simulator with me, Kevin Sawyer. Hope you guys are all well and enjoying your day. Let me just set up a few things on here. CJ, it is single player. Thank you for stopping into the stream, by the way. Welcome to the stream. How's you? You enjoying your weekend? Got good weather where you are? Blink. There we go. Just get rid of that. And get that started. Right, okay. Cool. And reset sim dash because it's going a bit derpy. It's still a bit derpy because I'm in the game yet. Have to reset it yet again when I'm in the game. I'm good, thank you very much for asking. There we go. That's what it's supposed to be. Right, okay. Make sure track IR's reset myself for right position. Right, let's fire this beastie up. Yeah, single player purely because one, I wanted to show off my my skin for the 358 day cab. I'm working on the rest of them at some point. I've got the Kenworth one done, both the W900 and the other Kenworth. I've still got to, this is the first Peterbilt I've done. I've got to do the skins for the rest of them. Oh yeah, I forgot I've got this double trailer on. I've got a nice, well, I say it looks like a nice Kenny. I haven't played with it yet to do a showcase for. It's 1970s Kenworth. The only thing I would say, the skin textures look a bit vague. I'd say it's a port over from. Oh, I need just got to wave that. Help you out? What with? What can I help you with? I can try. Can't promise I will help you, but I can try help you. Here's a 1970s, 65, 70 Kenny W900A, I think it's called. I'll do a mod showcase on it at some point this week. Coming next week, I should say. I've been so tied up doing other bits and bobs and mod skins like this one. I've not been doing any recording. That and the weather's been just too nice. So I've been kind of, and I admit to you guys that are regular subscribers or regular viewers and subscribers to the channel, you might have noticed that I've not uploaded as much. As I said, you know, with summer being here, I'm sort of like chilling out, doing a bit more stuff outside rather than being cooped inside a warm room with a PC blowing even hotter air at you. By the way, I've got my fan on, so if you can hear like a rustling noise, that's because I've got my fan on. It's like probably plus 25 degrees in here, and it's just like yeah, I need some air. So if it's too much, if it's too much rustling for you, let me know, and then I'll have to turn it off and just suffer. Sound levels alright for you guys? You hear me, you can hear the game, you can hear the music. Where do we need to be? We need to just going straight on? Yeah, it looks like straight on to me. Yeah. No, I'm just missing. Yeah, it's got straight on. Look at that. The one there. If I just do zoom in. There we go. That's probably a better option. Even looking at that, I'm still drift. Because no one mentioned it in my last recording, no one obviously noticed it, or no one was brave enough to say. For the Sim Dash, the upgrade I made was the indicators. They're all up and running now on this. For you guys that are in on my Facebook page, you'd have seen it anyway. You'd have seen me with the parts. But like I said, it's not the finish to the upgrade, it's just in preparation to the upgrade. Next thing I've got to do is get an Arduino USB connector. They're not all overly that expensive, it's just I've got to get enough money together to get that and yet another oil pressure gauge. Yes, I know, it should be an air pressure gauge before you go say it should be an air pressure gauge, but because they cost a lot less than an air pressure gauge I can get. I'm speeding. Let's turn the old Jake on. That should reduce some of the speed. Over the brake a bit. Because I'm going massively quick. Way too quick for even my standards. I'll set the cruise control on around about 80ish. Actually, I can slow it down a bit more. Take it down to about 75ish. Must be because going downhill. Whoa, yeah, I'm going definitely too quick. So I'm gonna slow down and get a bit more. Take it down to about 60. That's a bit better. Don't feel so quick now. These double trailers on the back, it's just gonna be so much top heavy. Hey guys, it's a bike. Nice bike. Oh, he's winding it up. Sides on because there is an element of rain in the air. This is not easy driving like this level. I don't know how the other YouTubers do it. I really don't. It's like Grand Theft. Oh, hang on. But slow down for that guy. Slow down, slow down. Turn the Jake off. Come on, old girl. Get up the hill, get up the hill. Stop. Right, put the trailer brake on. Put it to low, low. This could end in disaster right away. Oh no, Oh, there's no road here. Just need to... I was looking to my right, see there's another road, but there's no road. Idiot, Kev. That gear. Can't find them, grind them, right? Turn the lights on. The only downside to my button box, which I've just realised tonight, because I was going to set up my shifter cam, but because both my USB ports on the front of my PC are taken up with one, my headset, two, my button box, there lies in the problem. Or there's just not. I could use my multi USB port on the front there, I guess. Didn't think of that until now. I figured the light, being the light, I wasn't going to be... I didn't really want to turn my main room light on, just so then you guys could see it better. He's trying to overtake us. I see him. Holding in this gear, so I'll stick in this gear for now. Oh, he finally got the speed to overtake us. I did play some multiplayer the other night with me and Connor. I just did it for a bit of fun. I didn't want to do any recording of it. I just really just finished work and I was just like, yeah. He's like, well, when can you play multiplayer next? I was just like, okay. I said, I might be able to do some tomorrow, but then he's like, okay, but I might be around, so I was like, alright, okay, I'll jump on quickly. Comes the combine. Turn the wipers up a bit more as well. Got the Detroit engine in this. Another mod I found on American Truck Simulator mod site. Detroit 6 Series. Just give it a bit of a different sound. It doesn't sound too bad actually. Gives it its own unique sound. Again, it's more catered towards the Peterbilt than the Kenny, because it sounds very similar to the realistic engine sounds mod for the Kenny, or any of the Kennys. Don't know if it was Creechbum that made this mod or not. I don't think it was. Tell you what, another thing with this, the mod skin for this is, again, it was, the rest of them are kind of, none of them are self-explanatory, but some of them are easier, like the Kenworth W900. That's the easiest mod to work on, funnily enough, for mod skin. So is the other Kenworth 358, I think it's 358, I think. Whoa. Got texture property. No, it's just popped in. stuck behind a tractor. Yeah, so the Kenny, that was pretty easy to work on. So as the other standard Kenny. This was being a bit elusive because it was hard to really understand what part of the truck was what. The main body was the easy bit, obviously, but there's two bits that were the fuel tanks, and I just couldn't understand whereabouts where fuel tanks were, respect to the other bits and bobs as well. Overtake this dude, I think. Let's hope nothing comes. Sped up a bit now. Whoops. Come on, old girl. Hope we can make it up this hill now. Without too much fuss. Got a quiet night on the stream tonight. I've only got one person watching. But this was, as I say, the mirrors, they didn't look like mirrors. They looked like something else. There's a lot of power on this hill. Come on. The fuel tanks weren't exactly self-explanatory either. So this was going to be probably the harder one to work with. Again, using my editor is not the easiest thing to use either. Keeping this gear, I think. She's labouring quite a lot on this hill. Now I know how I can get, well, how to skin this thing. I can quite skin the next one quite easy. I just sort of wish Farming Simulator 2017 was just as easy to work with. Using the editor on that, it's just like, it's not exactly, no, it's not rocket science, but it's not exactly easy to work with. Turn the main beam on, I think. just in case it changes on me. Wind it up a bit. Got to blind that guy. Cool, it stopped very quickly, this. Oh, now it grows green, naturally. Whoops. Conked out. Oh, really? Sorry if I'm a bit quiet, guys, in this archives later on. There's no one to chat to, and well, I've got someone watching in the stream. Might be oh. I've got you can't see him now, but I've got the Pacman hanging up on the old on the roof there, and then I've got the Mario Brothers over there. Again, you can't hardly see him. Ambulance. Someone's going home in an ambulance. Oh, I knew you was gonna do that. Handbrake, or parking brake, I should call it. So Spencer, what can I help you with? What did you want to help with? If you're still watching. Too far, really. I was just watching something on good old YouTube the other day, and he was saying that he's comparing simulated truck, well, this to real trucking, and how what bits they've got right and what bits they got wrong. And he said how people wind up the trucks a bit too much in the game. Probably, and he admits that the reason is because there's no real torque. There's a slight bit torque factor, on the game, but I think they've modelled the physics on more of a driving simulator rather than proper truck simulator. Because he said you could put this into. He said the truck using a Kenworth, I think it was a W900. He said you could put this thing into first, let the clutch out. Where do we need to be? Do we need to be on the right? On the right, I'd say. Here. How are we gonna? This is gonna be a nightmare. Parking here. So I'm gonna swing out all the way out here. To swing in. Only to again swing back in again. Oops, sorry, that's not my. Go on, keep moving, keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. Yeah, I didn't wonder if that's gonna happen. Nope. Okay. I don't think we're snagged. At least I don't think we're snagged. We've got loads of room on this side. It's jiggling like nobody's business. Can't see. I have to span round here. Oh, it's hitting against the wall, which doesn't help. Sort of scraped the side of the trailer, really. Realistically, hate to use that phrase, but I don't think this delivery point was key to this delivery, to be honest. Whoops. Please go green, please go green. What's it going nuts on? That's probably because my front wheel's just balancing on that curbstone. Go green, go green, go green, go green. This is going to be difficult. Because this will not back up. Not in a month for Sundays. The hazards on, just in case. So if I'm using cheap gun as well, peeps, again it's a case of this is a more awkward load than normal. You see, it's only just decided to snake on me. See if I can get away. That might be just enough room here now to. Please go green, please go green. Jeep cam. That should be in the box. Yeah, look at that. Second time's a charm. Right. Turn engine off. Turn lights off. Turn hazards off. Jump out the cab and detach. No damage, good. Even though we would have really scraped the paint off the side of the trailer there, but hey ho. Right. Oh, you can see him now, look. There's Mario and Luigi. There's my little bulldog sitting there, nodding bulldog, and Garfield. And I've got a backpack in the seat here. I've got to say dead cab at the moment until I upgrade this. And as soon as I've done the mod skin for the sleeper, I'll put that on my Facebook group. Lights would be good. Lights would be awesome. There we go. Don't think I'm going to have enough circle to swing this all the way around. Might do. Close. No. I heard a clang. Just like, oh my god! Where are we anyway? Let's have a look. Map. We are in here. So I'm going to go and take a rest on that hotel over there. Do I really need navigation to that hotel? No. I know where it is. Just up the road. Whoops. Set parking brake. Music's gone a bit quiet. Sorry guys, let me just fix that quickly. Skip this track. There we go. Oh, that wasn't supposed to happen. Sorry guys. Let me fix that. It's just leapt off the mount. See if I can fix it back on again. Do not leap off the mount, you silly thing. I'm sitting there. What was a green light? I know. Come on. Stay. Stay. Thank you. Green means go, Kev, go. That's the downside of if you've got a more horsepower engine, it just rips through the acceleration so quick, it's hard to keep up the gear shifts. Probably doesn't help that I'd probably plant my foot on the accelerator, but that's the downside of having lead footitis. Now how do I get in this? Have I driven past the entrance? That looks like a ramp, so I'm saying that is a ramp. Is there another ramp a bit further along here, or is this just all curbs? That looks like a ramp too, so I'm going to go for that. Swing for that, hopefully I'll get in. Still hit the curb. You can rest here. Now I'm going around the back of the hotel. Less noise around here. When I say now, I'd probably just get out of the truck and go and sleep in the hotel. Realistic. Right. Rail gear. Parking brake on. Lights off. Reset that. Engine off. And rest. Just like the stroke of a hat. It's daytime. Right. Fire this beastie back up again then. Let's find herself a job. Do 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 do. Just checking my stream as well, seeing if it looks alright. Very quiet night. Sorry for that one person that is watching. It's been a lot like that. I guess a lot of people are probably sitting outside rather than whatever. I know when I went to go into my Lidl's, I was going to go and get some beer, and literally the whole of the BWS aisle had been raided. The whole thing was just empty, and I was like, yep, a lot of people are obviously going to be having barbecues this weekend. Oh, diagnosis, damage. I must hope it's all just tarware. Cool. Let's find yourself a job market, freak market. Could take double trailers again, but I don't want to risk it. Depends. What other jobs we've got? Got that's a mod. I know that. That's also a mod. I know that. Where's that going? Wow, that's a long old run. Let's take the tanker. Again, that's 2,000 miles. I'll take that one. It says Texaco on it. Okay. Well, it's a normal cargo. It's not heavy or anything. I'm not really rated for normal cargo, but hey ho. Never mind. I think I'm running the stream for an hour tonight because of the fact that it's good. Whoa. I'm driving poorly, it doesn't help. Nothing new there, eh, Kev? You're an idiot driver. No, just because of the fact that there's not many people in on the stream tonight. What was it? Another thing I saw. Another thing, just slightly same sort of like aspect as American trucking again. Like the guy was saying how realistic the fact that he could slam his truck into first and let off the clutch, and it would just drive off without any acceleration until the torque would just take it off. Which I think is true, because a lot of the big like cat engines are quite torquey. A lot of most diesel engines are pretty torquey. You shouldn't need to rev them to get any torque out of them. If you are revving them, there's either something wrong with it or you're driving around the handbrake on. you've got too much weight on it. But someone else, what was the... right, again there was another guy having a conversation about... Oops, that's me. Left it in gear. Left it off the clutch. Oh, green. About granny shifting and floating and what was best. Now, as a, you know, he's saying some people prefer to float, some people prefer to granny shift, some people prefer to double D clutch as well. V, okay. Thing is, we're floating now. Okay, it's less wear on a clutch, admittedly. The problem with obviously floating, you have to be pretty good at shifting, and you have to know what your gearbox is doing. It's no good just like throwing it into gear and hoping for the best. You'd have to tickle it into the gate and see what happens. I wouldn't want to throw it into the gate. I'd want to actually feel what's going on with the box. And that's, unfortunately, you can't do that with my G27. I know with the G29 you can because it vibrates, from what I understand. But I don't know how well that's going to really replicate pushing it actual gearbox. Put too much brake there. Take that job, please. Yes, it's fine. It'll be fine. No, this truck's rated for heavy cargo, but seem to be doing a lot of deliveries for these guys. It's not tankers, it's something else. There's the old tankers as well. Put hazards on. Still marked that up. Bit swing round? No, nowhere near. If you can't, there's a thing, you can't really swing. That's why I prefer doing this, because at least you can look right back. You know what the back end of the truck's really doing. It's still out, but it's close enough for government work. Engine off. Hazards off. And I might as well do a brake check while I'm at it. So put ignition on, reset that as well I'm at it. And bleed out the brakes. Yeah. It's going to make a noise at me now. Because it's getting dark, I'll stick lights on so you guys can see the sim dash. I know it's daytime on the game, but so anyway, it's the downside of me bypassing the button now. In order to get the lights to work on sim dash, I need to switch lights on in the game. Let me send out. Let me have a look, see how much difference that other lights make. You can still just see them. Not much difference. So 55 psi roughly. Its minimum is. Right, flight. That brake. Sticking low. Right, both tread brake works. Tread brake works. Oh, hang on. Is that one I needed to do? Yep. Cool. Anyway, what was I saying about granny shift? Yeah, you know, because granny shifted, they pretty much, it's a bit much like double D in the clutch in a sense. They push down, lift out the gate, push down. One way I learnt once was you kind of push down on the clutch, but not all the way, halfway down, and that's again, it's feathering, kind of feathering the clutch, just giving it a little bit, and then pushing in gear. One thing I did try on this the other day is because something I noticed when I was watching, again, back on good old YouTube, watching some sort of other truck drivers driving, not on ATS, but actually driving the real rigs. something I've noticed when they are floating, what they tend to do when they're shifting down, they kind of give the acceleration, so they bring it out of gear, bleep the accelerator, and then push it into the lower gear in order to change down. I've tried it. It kind of is a bit hit and miss. You've got to bleep it just right time to do it. But I don't even think with floating and stuff, you know, it goes against the recommended retailer. The person produces the gearboxes, like Eaton, Fuller and Allison. Stop! Oops. Sorry, dude. I did try braking. It's like, my God, that guy's dead. No, he's about to run. Cool, that's a quick set of lights. Those are bad. Yeah, because Eaton, Fuller and Allison, they don't recommend you should float at all. They say you should use the clutch. A lot of truckers say don't use the clutch because then you're going to wreck your clutch. And it's like, well, eventually you're going to lose a, you know, what's the better cost? The replacing a clutch out or replacing a gearbox out, you know. I know I'd rather pay for a clutch plate than a gearbox any day of the week. Ooh, I think I've gone too far. I think I've gone too far. I have gone too far. Oh yeah, shush. Yeah. Find a way of doing a U-E along here. Cool, this trailer looks a bit tired, doesn't it? A bit rusty. Cool. Sorry, dude. Try doing a bit of real. Nice sounding engine though. Creech Bum made these. The transmission sound for it. It's got that kind of whine of the transmission going on. It's quite good. It only happens at a certain speed though. don't know if there's lights there. There is. Looks like we might be. This not this next turn after this. Stop! Oh, you can turn right here, come on. It's right on red. And it looked clear to me, so... Oops. Just sounded like a jet going past. I'm speeding. That was a risky manoeuvre because I didn't have any mirrors or anything. Just guessed that I was good to go. Back in the rig before he causes an accident of some kind. Cool, that was very near getting that in perfectly. Shift. The only damn good thing about floating is you do get to rest your left leg. I've noticed it a lot. Because you're constantly having to use your left leg. It's easy to balance your right leg a bit, but if your right leg, well, I've got a dodgy right leg anyway. But if it gets too bad, I just put the stick to cruise control on. But I've noticed it more and more as I play this game now. I've reverted to trying to float rather than actually shift. So I'm not doing it to save the truck, I'm just saving it with my left leg, that's what I'm doing. Keep driving for a little while longer. Probably go quiet for a little while, guys. Sorry, we've got a few guys in the archives watching later on. There's not a lot of me talking. I'm just driving along. Might crank the music up a bit more. There's no one in his chat or whatever. Just go quiet and drive. I've seen someone just literally, what was it the other day? Watching someone else do some streaming on Farming Simulator, and they weren't talking at all. It's just music. I And it was just like there was 40 odd people watching them, but they were chatting. A lot of people in the chat room chatting. So it was almost like, well, this is kind of an unofficial chat room stroke slash stream. And I'm thinking, maybe I should try that one stream. I might just like say, right guys, I am gonna speak. Nah, I'm not gonna speak at all from now on. You guys can just chat. And every now and again you might hear me mention something when I think of something to say. I'm not going to go round that way, I'm going to go around the other way. Because it's easier, because otherwise we're going to have to turn and turn again. Yeah, it's really dark now without the lights on. Adjust that camera as well if I can. Can only just. Whoa, easy Kev. That's better. Oops. Oh, that's what I get for not looking where I'm going. Idiot. Yes, oh no, I'm in your way, mate. Hang on. Hurry up. Hold on. Hold your horses. It's going to need a service now, this thing. See, old Squirrel's getting mega serious about flying now as well. I saw that on his channel the other days. Actually flying for real now. He's taking his private pilot's license, and I'm like, he must be earning some good money if he can afford to play for a pilot, because that's at least 40 grand to take the private license. It's not cheap. Even if he did take a loan out for it, you know, he must be on some serious good money to be paid that. Be paid a loan, because banks don't just give out loans to everyone. Yeah, you've got to earn a certain amount a year before they even think about it. Another thing went through my mind is, again, something which to think about at a later date. I know I've discussed it once before, actually. Motions simulator in some sort. I need to get some sort of race chair or a chair of some sort to hook up the hydraulics to. Hardware is not the problem. I know what to do with the hardware. It's the software. How to get the software to react with it. It's got to be some certain sort of kind of software that reads the telemetry of the game and what it's doing. But I don't know. I know it works on. Yeah, it does work on it, because I've seen someone else play an American truck with of motion simulator. Jake off. What are we doing for fuel? Do we need some? We are running low, so I might use this opportunity to use this gas station to turn in and get some more diesel. Now I can't go in this way, so I've got to go round and in. Whoopsie. Try that again, Kev. Engine off. Put the brake on. And let's refuel. But I think I'm going to leave it at that, guys, because like I said, it's a quiet stream and there's only one person watching. Sorry to that one person watching if you are enjoying it. I hope you did enjoy it. And if you're watching in the archive later on, I hope you guys also enjoyed it. I hope you guys also had a good weekend. Sorry I missed you, and hope you guys have a good week, and I should see you next weekend at 8 PM Greenwich Mean Time. That's 8 PM Greenwich Mean Time. Have a good weekend. Ta-ta for now.